Hey Mecca Beauty Junkies, it's Nikkia Joy here, and today we're going to be creating this glittery, festive, party-inspired makeup look using the new Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection and a bunch of my other favorite products as well. And also, so exciting, if you stay tuned until the end of the video, I'm going to be letting you guys know how you can win one of the incredible Urban Decay Naked Cherry Vaults. They are worth $239. If you want to learn how to get this look and also enter the competition, please keep on watching. So I've already primed my eyes using the MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. It's a really good primer for, adding color to the lids if you've got some darkness to cover, which I do. Didn't get much sleep last night. And then to start out the look, I'm going to be going in with Juicy, this really vibrant, beautiful, it's kind of like a mandarin pink color, very pretty. So just taking that one on a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to start working this through the crease. I'm sort of starting in the outer corner, and then using circular motions, I'm going to be blending it towards the inner corner. It's really important when you're doing like a smoky eye like we're going to do today, that you do actually spend a reasonable amount of time working on that transition color first, because that is what ties the whole look together. All right, so this is looking pretty good now, and you can see I've sort of blended it a little bit higher above than where my natural crease is, because this is, again, what's going to give us that really smoked out, diffused look. So just taking the same brush, I'm going to go into Bing now, this really pretty purpley plum kind of a color. So taking that one, I'm sort of going to be overlaying it over that original color, but keeping it a little bit more tight to the crease. And this is sort of going to act as like a bit of a shadow. It's going to add depth and definition. You'll notice too, I'm keeping the majority of that color towards the outer corner of my eyes. I want to keep the inner corners nice and bright, nice and light, because we are going to be popping a highlighter in there. So I'm going to go in with Devilish now, this really deep, beautiful burgundy color, and we're going to start getting really dark and smoky. So taking that one on a smaller blending brush, I'm going to start in the outer corners. And first sort of press it on using patting motions to really blend that color. And then once you've really packed on the color, again, circular motions to softly blend that out. And you can switch to a bigger brush if it's easier, just with no additional product. Keeping this one pretty tight towards the outer corner as well, so it looks nice and dark and smoky. Now before we start going onto the actual lid, I'm first going to do the lower lash line. Again, really important for smoky looks. Make sure you spend a reasonable amount of time on your lower lash line, because it really balances everything out. So taking Juicy, this is the first color that we started with as our transition color, and I'm going to work that one through the lower lash line, just very gently, smudging it through to sort of haze the look out. Also taking a little bit of Devilish, that's the dark color we put in the outer corners, and I'm going to sort of repeat the same thing, popping a little bit of this color right in the outer corner. Again, it's really just about balancing, top and bottom and smoking it up. Ooh, look at that. These kinds of colors, like the shades and the tones in this, aren't always the easiest colors to work with. Palette though, like it's 100% beginner friendly. I'm now going to take the darkest shade in the palette. This is Privacy, and it's a really deep, rich cherry plum kind of color. It's gorgeous. I'm using a flat brush. I'm basically just going to be packing that straight onto the lid. Oh, look how smoky it's getting! Yay! So carrying that one majority of the way across the lid, just gently packing it on. I'm still leaving that inner corner free. Another thing too that's super important that, maybe you might not realize is that smoky eyes are really about building up in depth of color sort of slowly. Like, you don't go straight in with a dark color like this and try and blend it out. You need to sort of start with the transition, start with a lighter color, add a deeper color, and then finally go in with your deepest color. All right, so now that the eyes are looking super smoky and really like we've got those beautiful cherry tones really coming through, I'm gonna add some glitter. So this is the Smashbox Cover Shot Bold Glitter Eye Palette. This is a new release at Mecca. Got cool packaging as well. So cool. And this little guy's got a bunch of beautiful pressed glitters in it. So I'm gonna be using a mixture of these two shades here, the deep purple and the pink glitter. So just taking my finger, I'm gonna take a little bit of the deep purple shade first. Oh, glitter! You don't actually need an eyeshadow primer or, like a glitter glue or anything. These do stick straight on top of other eyeshadows, so they're really easy to use. I'm just gently packing that on. It's nearly exactly the same color as that deep eyeshadow, but see that beautiful silver glitter like layer it adds on top? It's just gorgeous. I reckon I've worn glitter every day for like the past, 2 weeks. Now to keep this looking really seamless, you can take a tiny bit of that glitter on a clean blending brush and then very softly run it over the edges, and it'll just diffuse the edge of that glitter. So again, it looks like it's really fading out into nothing. And then finally, to finish the eyes, I'm going to take this shade here, Turn On. It's a really pretty shimmery champagne kind of color. I'm going to pop that on the inner corners to add a little bit of light and a little bit of, you know, brightness and highlight, and then also on the brow bone. I love this one because it's got like a beautiful pink undertone to it. And I'm also just using a small brush to sort of melt it into that glitter that we applied as well. Now I feel like no festive makeup look is complete without a wing, so I'm gonna be taking this guide. So this is the Smashbox Holidaze Always On eyeliner set. So from this set, I'm taking the Always On liquid eyeliner. It's got a really, really nice fine little point, and I'm gonna be creating a wing using this. So lying the brush flat, I'm just gonna first trace the lash line, just a little bit of tight lining. And then once we get to the corner of the eye, I'm gonna sort of try and map out where I want my wing to start and end. And as a general rule, it's best to sort of imagine like an imaginary line going from the corner of the outer part of your eye all the way up to the tip of your brow. That's sort of like the general direction and angle that you want your wing to go. It's the most flattering. So I like to draw the bottom of the wing, and then I'll create the rest of the wing. Another thing that I really love about this eyeliner is it's totally smudge proof, so you don't have to worry when you're out at all of these amazing Christmas parties. You're not going to end up with this sort of transferring and smudging everywhere. It really does stay put. Now the Naked Cherry collection also does come with two gorgeous eyeliners. I'm going to take the cherry toned one. This one is called Love Drug. And I'm going to be putting that on the inner waterline of my lower lash line to really intensify the look further. Just like a really beautiful rich cherry colour. And adding it through that lower lash line, see how it really intensifies that eye in comparison to this one, and it's much richer and just more like festive and more cherry, if that makes sense. Alright, going in with mascara now. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This was a really, really nice one. Again, totally smudge proof, so perfect for any festive parties that you might be going to. Alright, so popping a couple of coats of this on now. And then I might even add a lash as well to give it even more dimension. Alright, so the eyes are done, and I'm so happy with how they turned out. Look at that glitter. So excited. So I've actually popped a little bit of concealer on off camera, and we're going to move on to the cheeks now. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. I'm obsessed with this. It is such a smooth, buttery formula. It's so easy to blend. This is in the shade Sun Kissed. And I'm just taking that one on like an angled brush. And I'm softly sort of sweeping it upwards towards my temples. So blending it up and along the hairline as well. Next up for cheeks, I'm taking the NARS Orgasm Blush. Love this stuff. It's definitely an older favorite of mine. Really, really beautiful pink color with like a gold sort of reflect. So flattering. And I'm sort of applying this one just above where I've applied that bronzer. I'm not focusing it too much on the apples of the cheeks. I'm sort of sweeping it upwards towards the outside of the face. I find that it's really flattering when applied this way, especially when pairing it with a smoky eye. I feel like it really warms up the face. To finish my cheeks, I'm taking the NARS High Voltage Highlighting Palette, and inside this one you do get 3 different highlighters. There's like a pinky one, a gold sort of one, and then also a bronze one just here. I think I'm going to take the gold one in the center, or I might even mix all 3 of them because I plan on glowing like a Christmas tree. And this one I'm going to apply to the top of my cheekbone. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, I need a minute. Wow. Ooh, it just makes your skin look wet. Alright, to set the face before going in with lips, I'm going to take the Cherry All Nighter Urban Decay Setting Spray. This stuff is amazing. It smells so good. Set. Oh, I could do that all day. Like, leave me unsupervised. I'd be sitting here still doing this. And then to finish the look, we've just got lips left, and I'm going to be using a mixture of 2 lipsticks. I want to create like a little bit more of like a statement lip today, so I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the color Back Talk, and I'm also going to be using one of the new Urban Decay Naked Cherry lipsticks. So this is in the shade Juicy, and it's actually got like a metallized formula. It's like a pinky color but with like a bit of a rose goldy gold kind of a reflect. So going in first with Back Talk, I'm going to fill in my lips. Seriously, it's so creamy and a beautiful color, like I said. So now that that lipstick is on, I'm gonna go in with Juicy, and this is gonna add a little bit of like a slight contour to the lips and also add a little bit of sparkle. As you sort of move, you can see those really pretty little flecks of glitter. I love this. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my finished look. I feel like it is very cherry, very festive. Now, obviously, everything that I used today is available at Mecca, including the incredible Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection. And for the part that you've all been waiting for, if you want to be in the running to win the giant Urban Decay Naked Cherry Vault, that one is worth $239. So amazing. All you have to do is comment down below with your Instagram handle. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. All right, guys, I'm off now. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you all here very soon. Bye.